Imagine for a moment that you're standing at the doorway of a grand, unlocked room, a room filled with everything you desire, with all the things you've dreamed of achieving, with your deepest aspirations waiting to unfold. Yet something in you hesitates, a faint resistance holds you back, and in that pause the room feels distant. To reach what's inside, you need only to step forward, but this requires a determination, a force that springs from within you. This isn't about a mere push to complete a task, but about engaging the powerful essence within you, the self who knows exactly what you're capable of when you give yourself fully to the task at hand. When you decide to get something done, truly decide, it's as if the world around you aligns with your will. Yet so often there is hesitation, a temptation to put things off, waiting for a perfect moment that rarely arrives. The secret, however, is that every moment holds the potential to be that perfect one. Imagine yourself stepping into that action now, feeling the shift in your very being as you make the decision not to wait but to move forward. Just as a seed knows its destiny to grow, so too does the spirit within you know its destiny to fulfill. But fulfillment comes only to those who persist, who move, who force themselves past every excuse, every distraction, until their work is done. See yourself now tackling what needs to be done, not tomorrow or next week, but now. Notice the power that fills you as you refuse to let discomfort or fear hinder you. When you resolve to act with this force, with this inner drive, you become unstoppable. It's as if every fiber of your being rises to meet the challenge, supporting your goal, sharpening your focus. You become, in that instant, aligned with the flow of creation itself. This is the sacred act of choosing yourself and choosing the purpose that calls to you. It's not the task itself that requires your full self, it's your readiness, your resolve to commit to the task with unwavering focus that truly matters. Every time you put your will into action, every time you push past resistance, you are transforming yourself. And as you transform, you draw in new strength, a deeper understanding, and an unshakable certainty that you are on the path of your choosing. Remind yourself that this strength you're cultivating is not temporary. It builds upon itself, compounding every time you force yourself to see something through to completion. The discipline, the resilience, and the fulfillment that come from simply doing what you set out to do become the very foundation of the life you are creating. Now allow this thought to take root in your heart. The energy you seek lies in the action you take. Force yourself to get it done, and you will discover that what felt hard at first becomes easier, becomes familiar, becomes the very expression of your best self. Let each completed step become a testament to your commitment, a reminder that you hold the power to shape your world. In this force, in this willingness to act, lies the key to everything you've ever desired. Step forward, trust yourself, and bring it to life. The path to fulfilling your purpose, to bringing your desires into reality, starts the moment you decide to press forward, to summon your will and demand of yourself that you get it done. There will always be reasons to wait, to pause, to consider all the what-ifs. But each of these moments of hesitation is a door, one that either remains closed or opens depending on your decision. Think of your life as a canvas, and every action you take, every choice to move forward, is a stroke of paint. When you engage fully, choosing not to retreat or falter, you begin to shape a masterpiece that no outside force can alter or destroy. Picture the journey of a river. It flows with persistence, winding its way around obstacles, carrying with it debris, stones, even whole logs if they happen to fall in its path. Yet the river does not stop. It pushes forward with a force that cannot be denied. You too have this force within you, the power to keep moving, regardless of what stands in your way. Every time you make the decision to get it done, to complete what you set out to do, you harness this force. You align with an unstoppable momentum that carries you forward and grows in strength the more you exercise it. Understand that resistance is natural. Doubts will come, and the task before you may seem daunting. Yet when you acknowledge this resistance without yielding to it, you find a new kind of power. It is as though you are training yourself, forging a mental and spiritual resilience. With each choice to persist, to see your work through, you are building an inner strength that can't be swayed by fleeting emotions or temporary obstacles. This strength becomes a shield protecting you from fear and uncertainty. Over time, this force grows until it becomes a habit, a way of living where action flows naturally, without the interference of hesitation. Look within and see that the only real barrier between you and your goals is your own reluctance to push through discomfort. Discomfort is fleeting, temporary, but the satisfaction, the growth, the transformation that comes from pushing yourself to accomplish what you set out to do, that is lasting. This is a principle that transcends individual tasks. It applies to all areas of your life. Each time you force yourself to take action, no matter how small, you're not only completing a task, you're redefining your very nature. You are training your mind to be disciplined, your heart to be steadfast, your spirit to be unbreakable. Imagine now, for a moment, that you have already accomplished what you are working toward. Envision yourself standing on the other side of completion, having overcome every hurdle, every reason you might have had to delay or give up. What does that feel like? That feeling of fulfillment, of triumph, of relief, that's the reward that lies on the other side of action. But more than the reward, there is a new version of you on the other side of this journey. You become a person who finishes what they start, who doesn't waver at the sight of challenges, who rises each day knowing that there is no task too great, no goal too far. See your efforts as seeds being planted. Every action you take is a seed that will one day blossom, yielding fruit that will nourish you and others. You might not see the results of your labor immediately, and there will be times when doubt tries to convince you to abandon your garden. But remember that growth happens in silence, often unseen, beneath the surface. The roots of your efforts spread and strengthen long before the fruits of your labor appear. Trust that with each step, each moment of discipline, you are cultivating a harvest that will be well worth the wait. This journey of forcing yourself to get things done is also a journey of self-discovery. You learn about your strengths, you confront your fears, and you face the truths you might have avoided. There is something sacred in this process, for it brings you closer to your own essence. You start to see that you are capable of more than you imagined, that the limits you once accepted were mere illusions. Every completed task, every goal reached, becomes a testament to your potential, a reminder that there is a greatness within you that awakens only when you commit fully to your path. Think of this force as a muscle that needs to be exercised. Just as a weightlifter builds strength through resistance, you build your resilience by pushing through mental and emotional resistance. Every time you choose action over procrastination, every time you push forward when it would be easier to turn back, you are strengthening that muscle. And like any well-trained muscle, this force will serve you when you need it most. In moments of great challenge, when life's storms rage around you, this inner strength will hold you steady. It will remind you that you have faced and conquered before, and you will do so again. Consider also that each task you complete, each moment you force yourself to continue, is creating a ripple effect. You are setting a standard for yourself, and others take notice. When people see that you are relentless, that you accomplish what you set out to do, you inspire them to believe that they too can overcome their own struggles. Your actions become a beacon, a light that guides others on their own paths. And in this way, your persistence not only transforms your life but also impacts the lives of those around you. There will be moments when you feel weary, when the task at hand seems overwhelming. In these moments, remember that you are not alone. The force that propels you is not just your own willpower, but a greater energy, an infinite source that flows through you. When you align yourself with this energy by choosing to act, you tap into a power beyond the self. You are part of a divine movement, one that favors those who rise, who press forward despite the odds. Know that each step you take in faith, in trust, in unwavering resolve, is supported by forces unseen, guiding you, lifting you as you press on. Every moment of persistence strengthens a part of you that no one can touch. This inner resilience is something no one can take from you. It becomes a foundation that cannot be shaken, a wellspring of confidence that will serve you in every area of your life. When you force yourself to finish, you are solidifying this foundation, making it unbreakable. And as this foundation solidifies, you find that challenges which once seemed insurmountable now feel manageable. even small. When you feel the urge to stop, to turn back, remember that this resistance is part of the journey. See it as a test, an opportunity to prove to yourself that you are stronger than your doubts, more resilient than your fears. In those moments, summon your resolve, call forth that force within you, and press on. Know that with each step forward, you are breaking through the layers of limitation that once held you back. You are discovering a version of yourself that is powerful, capable, and driven. You are forging a path for yourself, a path that no one else can walk but you. And on this path, you will encounter moments of joy, of satisfaction, of triumph that come not from the ease of the journey, but from the strength you summon to complete it. Each time you force yourself to get it done, you are reaffirming your commitment to your vision, to the life you know you deserve. You are saying to yourself, to the world, that you will not be held back, that you will not be deterred, that you will rise time and time again until your work is finished. As you press on, remember that this journey is a gift. The challenges, the moments of doubt, the triumphs, they are all part of a greater design, one that is molding you, shaping you into someone who is unbreakable, unstoppable, unyielding. Embrace this journey and know that with each step, you are walking closer to the life you were meant to live. A life shaped by your own hands, defined by your own will, created by your own relentless action. Imagine the feeling of waking up each day with a deep knowing that whatever lies ahead, you are ready. This readiness isn't merely the absence of fear or doubt, it's the culmination of countless small choices, each one a decision to push forward. Every time you commit to the act of getting it done, you create a lasting foundation. When you choose action over comfort, follow through over excuses, you become someone who trusts their own word. This trust you build within yourself over time becomes a powerful source of peace. For you know that no matter the challenge, you have a history of rising, of persevering, of finishing what you started. As you cultivate this discipline, something remarkable happens. The force that once required all of your focus, that once felt so demanding, becomes part of who you are. Your inner voice, which once hesitated or questioned, now urges you forward. It becomes instinctual to take action, to see things through, and to complete each task with dedication. In fact, with each act of pushing yourself, you create momentum, a momentum that doesn't fade but instead amplifies, making each new step a little easier. This momentum begins to spill over, reaching into every corner of your life, lifting everything you touch. The strength you cultivate becomes not only a tool for achieving, but a reflection of your character, of the unshakable core within you. There's a beauty in committing to your goals, in forging a path where others may hesitate. You step into a role of self-leadership, guiding your own steps with a strength that doesn't waver at the slightest difficulty. Others might look at you and wonder where you get this drive, this ability to keep going. Yet you know the truth, it isn't about never feeling resistance, it's about moving forward despite it. It's about creating a pattern, a rhythm of forward movement that no external force can disrupt. This force within you becomes an anchor, grounding you in purpose, in vision, in commitment to see things through. The world responds to those who act. When you show up, when you do the work, when you push past the invisible barriers of doubt, hesitation, and fear, you send a powerful message. It's as if the universe itself takes notice, clearing paths, opening doors, aligning circumstances to support your efforts. Action has a way of creating opportunities that waiting and hesitation never could. With each step, you signal to life that you are ready, that you are serious about your path. And in response, life meets you, gifting you moments, encounters, and resources that propel you even further. In pressing forward, you begin to see that every task, no matter how small, is significant. Each completed task, each act of finishing what you started, weaves together to form a tapestry of success. This tapestry reflects not only what you've achieved, but who you've become along the way. It reminds you that success is not just about the end goal, but about the countless moments of commitment that carry you there. Each choice to act, to finish, is a brick laid in the foundation of a life built on purpose and intentionality. There will be days when your energy wanes, when the spark of motivation feels dim. In these moments, remember that true commitment transcends fleeting emotions. It's easy to act when you feel inspired, but real strength is forged in the moments when inspiration fades. When you push forward regardless, you connect with a deeper layer of yourself, a place within that is unaffected by the rise and fall of external circumstances. This depth is where true resilience lives, where the commitment to your vision remains steady, even in the absence of motivation. The ability to move forward regardless of how you feel is a rare strength, one that few cultivate, but those who do find it transforms their lives in ways they never imagined. I think of each action you take as a step up a mountain. As you climb, the view expands, and with each step, you gain a clearer perspective of what lies before and behind you. The path may be steep, the air thin, and the journey demanding, but each step is a victory in itself. And as you continue to climb, you realize that it's not the top of the mountain that gives you strength, but the journey up. The very act of pressing forward builds the endurance you need, preparing you for the heights yet to come. Each action, each choice to keep going, fuels a transformation that reaches beyond the physical and touches your spirit, creating a version of yourself capable of heights you once only dreamed of. There's a quiet satisfaction in knowing that you are building yourself day by day, action by action. This satisfaction is deeper than any external reward because it is rooted in self-trust. You begin to understand that you are your own greatest ally, your own source of motivation, your own source of strength. This realization brings a peace that no achievement, no external praise can provide. It's the peace that comes from knowing you can rely on yourself, that you will show up, that you will keep going, even when the way forward is challenging. And as you continue to force yourself to finish, you begin to see obstacles differently. Challenges are no longer reasons to stop, but opportunities to grow. Each difficulty becomes a stepping stone, a chance to reinforce the strength you've been building. You start to welcome challenges, knowing that they are part of the journey, that each one is an invitation to expand, to prove once again that you are capable. The fear that once held you back loses its power, replaced by a quiet confidence, a knowing that you can handle whatever comes your way. This journey of action, of getting it done, of pushing through, is ultimately a journey back to yourself. It is a discovery of what lies within you, a revelation of your potential. You start to see that you are more capable, more resilient, more powerful than you once believed. Each act of pushing forward reveals layers of strength, determination, and vision that were always there, waiting to be uncovered. This journey transforms you, creating a new self that stands rooted in purpose, in resilience, in the unbreakable belief that you can and will see things through to the end. As you move forward, take a moment to acknowledge how far you've come. Each step, each action is a milestone, a testament to your commitment. The person you are now is a reflection of every choice you've made to keep going, to finish what you started, to force yourself to get it done. This journey has shaped you, refined you, created a version of yourself that can face any challenge, any obstacle, any setback. And as you look ahead, know that the journey continues, that each day brings new opportunities to push forward, to act, to bring your vision to life. Let this commitment be a reminder that you hold the power to create, to shape, to transform. The force that drives you is not outside of you, it is within, waiting for you to call upon it, to direct it with purpose and intention. And as you move forward, as you continue to act, to get things done, you are not only creating a life of accomplishment, but a life of meaning, a life that reflects the strength, the resilience, and the unwavering determination within you. Each day, each moment is an opportunity to honor this force, to let it guide you, to let it shape the life you are destined to live. In moving forward with this purpose, there is a subtle but powerful shift. The external goals, the tangible results that once seemed so vital, become secondary to the internal journey. You realize that the process itself, the act of showing up day after day, of taking each step and honoring each task, holds the real essence of success. The end result becomes a natural byproduct of a deeper, more profound transformation happening within. With each action, you're not merely achieving, you're refining your character, strengthening your spirit, and reinforcing the belief that you are capable of greatness. This shift from seeking external rewards to finding fulfillment in the journey is transformative. It allows you to release the need for constant validation or immediate results. Instead, you are grounded in the knowledge that each moment of effort is a building block of something much greater, a life built on resilience, intention, and unwavering purpose. You become free from the fear of failure because you no longer define success solely by the outcome. Instead, success becomes a continuous act, a state of being, a commitment to persist and to evolve. As you forge ahead on this path of commitment and determination, it's crucial to remember that this journey is not isolated. You are part of a greater tapestry interwoven with the lives, dreams, and aspirations of others. Each person you encounter, each relationship you build, adds another thread to this intricate design of existence. This interconnectedness means that your actions ripple outwards, influencing not only your life but also the lives of those around you. By choosing to push through obstacles and stay committed to your goals, you inspire others to do the same. Your resolve becomes a beacon, a guiding light that shows them what is possible when one chooses to act. In your moments of struggle, when doubts creep in and fatigue weighs heavily on your spirit, remember the power of this collective energy. You are not alone in your endeavors. Countless others are on their journeys, facing their own battles and striving to achieve their own dreams. When you feel like giving up, think of those who look up to you, those who find strength in your perseverance. You may not realize it, but your journey serves as a template for others, a testament to the human spirit's capacity for resilience. The act of getting things done transforms into a shared experience where your commitment fuels their courage, creating a cycle of motivation and inspiration. As you persist in your efforts, consider the profound impact of your mindset. A mindset grounded in positivity, determination, and gratitude allows you to navigate the ups and downs of life with grace. It's essential to cultivate this mindset daily. Start each morning with affirmations that resonate with your goals, with your vision for the life you desire. Speak to yourself with kindness and encouragement, reinforcing the belief that you are capable of achieving great things. This internal dialogue sets the tone for your day, shaping your actions and decisions. Embrace challenges as opportunities for growth, rather than obstacles in your path. This shift in perception is transformative. When you view challenges as stepping stones, each setback becomes a lesson, a moment for reflection, and an opportunity to gather new insights. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this situation? How can I apply this lesson to future endeavors? By approaching life with a growth mindset, you unlock the door to continuous learning, adaptation, and resilience. You equip yourself with the tools to handle whatever comes your way, recognizing that the ability to learn and adapt is one of your greatest strengths. Consistency plays a crucial role in this journey of getting things done. It's easy to start strong, fueled by motivation and excitement, but the real magic happens in the mundane, everyday moments. Consistency is the bridge between aspiration and achievement. Establish a routine that aligns with your goals, creating dedicated time each day for focused work and progress. This doesn't mean that every moment will be filled with inspiration or motivation. Rather, it's about honoring your commitment to show up, regardless of how you feel in the moment. Over time, this consistent effort compounds, leading to remarkable results that you may not see immediately. Alongside consistency, practice self-compassion. There will be days when you falter, when motivation wanes, or when life throws unexpected challenges your way. It's crucial to treat yourself with kindness during these moments. Recognize that setbacks are part of the journey and do not define your worth or your ability to succeed. Allow yourself the grace to pause, to rest, and to recharge. This doesn't mean abandoning your goals, it simply means acknowledging your humanity and the need for balance in a world that often glorifies relentless hustle. When you practice self-compassion, you create a supportive inner environment that encourages you to rise again, to return to your goals with renewed vigor. In addition to self-compassion, surround yourself with positive influences. The people you choose to engage with can significantly impact your mindset and motivation. Seek out individuals who uplift and inspire you, those who share your vision and passion. Engage in conversations that ignite your creativity and encourage growth. When you are surrounded by supportive, like-minded individuals, the journey becomes more enjoyable and fulfilling. You can share your challenges and triumphs, learning from each other's experiences and celebrating successes together. This sense of community not only enriches your journey but also provides a network of support when you need it most. As you continue to force yourself to get things done, it's vital to maintain a clear vision of what you want to achieve. Regularly revisit and refine your goals, ensuring they align with your values and aspirations. Visualization is a powerful tool that allows you to see your desired outcomes as if they have already come to fruition. Spend time each day envisioning yourself achieving your goals, immersing yourself in the emotions and sensations associated with that success. This practice helps to reinforce your commitment and keeps your focus sharp, allowing you to navigate challenges with a clear sense of purpose. Integrating mindfulness into your daily routine can also enhance your journey. Mindfulness encourages you to stay present, to engage fully with each moment, and to cultivate an awareness of your thoughts and feelings without judgment. This practice fosters a sense of calm and clarity, allowing you to approach tasks with intention and focus. When you are mindful, distractions fade away, and you can immerse yourself in the work at hand. This heightened awareness not only enhances productivity but also allows you to appreciate the small victories along the way, nurturing a sense of gratitude for the journey itself. Another essential aspect of this journey is celebrating your achievements, no matter how small. Acknowledging your progress is crucial for maintaining motivation and reinforcing positive habits. Create a ritual for celebrating milestones, whether it's treating yourself to something special, sharing your accomplishments with loved ones, or simply taking a moment to reflect on how far you've come. Celebrating these moments cultivates a positive feedback loop, reinforcing the idea that your efforts are valuable and worthwhile. It fosters a mindset of abundance, allowing you to appreciate the journey while remaining focused on future goals. As you delve deeper into this process, it's also vital to cultivate resilience. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from adversity, to adapt in the face of challenges, and to keep moving forward despite setbacks. Building resilience requires practice. It's a skill developed through experience and reflection. When faced with difficulties, remind yourself of past challenges you've overcome. Reflect on the lessons learned and the strength gained from those experiences. This reflection serves as a powerful reminder of your capacity to rise, reinforcing the belief that you can navigate whatever lies ahead. The journey of forcing yourself to get things done is one of profound growth and transformation. It's a journey of discovery, resilience, and unwavering commitment to your vision. As you navigate the challenges and celebrate the victories, remember that each step is an opportunity to create, to learn, and to evolve. By embracing consistency, mindfulness, self-compassion, and gratitude, you not only honor your path but also inspire those around you. With every action you take, you affirm your belief in your potential and your ability to manifest the life you desire. Embrace this journey with open arms and let your spirit soar as you move closer to the extraordinary life that awaits you. With this new perspective, challenges become allies, companions on your journey of growth. Each obstacle, each setback is no longer a barrier but a lesson, a teacher that strengthens your resolve and sharpens your focus. You begin to welcome these moments, recognizing that they are part of a larger design, a necessary process that forges resilience and deepens understanding. There is wisdom in each struggle, clarity in each failure, and strength in each recovery. You start to see the beauty in the struggle, the lessons hidden within the difficulties, and the power that emerges from overcoming them. And so, with each step forward, you walk with a new confidence. This confidence isn't loud or boastful, it's quiet, unshakable, born from the experience of seeing yourself rise time and again. It is the confidence of knowing that you have faced challenges before and that you will continue to do so. It is the certainty that no matter what lies ahead, you will face it overcome it, and emerge stronger. This confidence becomes your anchor, a source of stability in a world that is often unpredictable. As you continue on this journey, a deeper understanding begins to emerge. You start to see that every action, every decision is an act of creation. Each choice to press on, to finish, to do the work, is a statement of intent, a declaration to the world and to yourself about who you are and who you are becoming. You realize that you are not just working towards a goal, you are creating yourself, shaping your character, and defining your path. This understanding brings a sense of empowerment, for you see that you hold the reins, that you are the architect of your destiny. The journey of forcing yourself to get things done, of acting with intention and commitment, becomes a journey of liberation. You are no longer bound by the limitations of the past, the fears that once held you back, or the doubts that clouded your vision. With each act of pushing forward, you break free from these chains, stepping into a space of limitless potential. You begin to realize that you are capable of so much more than you once believed, that the only true limits are those you place upon yourself. And as this understanding deepens, a powerful shift takes place within you. You no longer feel the need to wait for the right moment, the perfect conditions, or external validation. You realize that the time to act, to create, to pursue your vision is now. There is a sense of urgency, not born from fear, but from a deep recognition of your potential and a desire to bring it to life. You understand that every moment is an opportunity, a chance to move closer to your dreams, to become more aligned with the vision that guides you. The act of getting things done, of showing up and doing the work, becomes a sacred ritual, a form of self-honor. Each task you complete, each goal you pursue, is an affirmation of your commitment to yourself and to the life you are building. This commitment transcends mere productivity. It becomes a way of life, a testament to the power of intention and the strength of your spirit. You see each day as a blank canvas, an opportunity to create, to grow, to move closer to the person you are meant to be. In time, you find that this journey is about more than personal achievement. As you cultivate this strength, this discipline, you become a source of inspiration for others. People around you start to notice the quiet confidence, the resilience, the unwavering commitment that defines you. They see the changes, the growth, the transformation, and they are drawn to it. In living your truth, in pushing forward with purpose and intention, you become a light for others, a reminder of what is possible when we commit fully to our vision. The journey of forcing yourself to get things done is ultimately a journey of self-mastery. It is a journey of uncovering your potential, of discovering the depths of your strength, of realizing that you are capable of achieving things beyond what you once believed. Each act of commitment, each moment of persistence, is a step closer to this mastery, a step closer to the fullest expression of who you are. As you continue to press forward, remember that this journey is ongoing, that each day is an invitation to create, to grow, to evolve. There will always be new challenges, new opportunities, new goals to pursue. But with each step you take, with each action you complete, you are building a foundation of strength, resilience, and purpose that will carry you through. This journey is your own, and with each passing day, you have the power to shape it, to direct it, to make it a reflection of your highest potential. So let each action, each step forward be a reminder of the strength within you, the vision that guides you, and the limitless potential that awaits. For in the end, this journey is about more than just getting things done. It's about becoming the person you are destined to be. And with each moment, each decision, each commitment, you are doing just that. In embracing this journey, let each step, each challenge, and each moment of effort be a reflection of your purpose and strength. Understand that every action, no matter how small, brings you closer to the person you are meant to become. This journey is not merely about reaching a goal or checking off tasks. It is about discovering the depth of your potential, the power of your commitment, and the beauty of your resilience. So continue forward with intention, with faith, and with unwavering resolve. Trust that each moment you dedicate to your vision is a declaration of who you truly are, a creator, a dreamer, and a force in motion. Remember, the journey itself is the greatest accomplishment, and in each step you are shaping a life that is both purposeful and extraordinary. The divine promise of transformation is upon you, for Psalm 30:11 declares, "You have turned for me my mourning into dancing, you have loosed my sackcloth and girded me with gladness." These words are not mere poetry, they are a prophecy, a vibration resonating with the truth of the unseen. They whisper to your soul, urging you to prepare, for your time has come. God is about to shift the very axis of your existence. Imagine, if you will, the power of a seed lying dormant in the soil. In the stillness of its weight, nothing outwardly changes. But deep within, unseen by the eye, a divine transformation unfolds. So too is your life. Perhaps you have endured seasons of sorrow, walking through valleys where joy seemed distant. Yet even in those moments, the divine was preparing the soil of your heart, nurturing the roots of your destiny, unseen but certain. This change that is promised, this dance of joy replacing mourning, is not arbitrary. It is birthed through your imagination, your faith, and your unwavering belief in the unseen. God's plans are not random, they are precise and intentional. To align with them, you must prepare your mind as the potter prepares the clay. Do not wait passively, hoping for a miracle to descend. Instead, see yourself already living in the joy you desire, already walking in the fulfillment of the promise. The course of your life is not dictated by external circumstances, but by the consciousness you hold within. When you feel as though life is stagnant, remember that God operates in realms far beyond the visible. Your sackcloth, your mourning, your burdens, these are not your identity. They are the temporary states from which God is lifting you. In their place, He is clothing you with gladness, a garment woven from faith and expectancy. What does it mean to prepare? It means to think, to feel, and to act as though the promise is already fulfilled. Do not dwell on what has been or what appears to be. The past has no power over the promise, and the visible is but a shadow of what is unfolding. Look with eyes of faith, for what you perceive as your reality is but a reflection of your beliefs. Shift your inner world, and the outer will follow. God's timing is perfect, and His ways are beyond comprehension. Yet He invites you to co-create with Him, to step boldly into the promise of a life transformed. As Psalm 30:11 assures us, this is not a distant dream but a present truth, waiting for you to claim it. Your mourning is turning to dancing even now. Your tears are watering the soil of joy. Let the words of this psalm sink deep into your being, not as distant scripture but as a living, breathing promise. God's hands are already at work, altering the course of your life. Trust the unseen, for it is more real than the seen. Your time has come, get ready, for the course of your life is changing before your very eyes. You stand on the brink of a divine shift, a moment where the invisible becomes visible, where promises once whispered in the silence of your heart take form in your life. Psalm 30:11 is not just a scripture, it is a declaration from the Creator Himself. It is a reminder that the same power that spoke light into existence is now moving in your favor. Can you feel it? The currents of change are stirring. God's work in your life is not limited by what you see or understand. The natural mind may wrestle with doubt, asking, how can this be? How can my mourning turn to dancing, my burdens transform into gladness? But faith operates on a higher law, one that defies logic and dismantles impossibilities. It asks you to see with your inner eye, the eye of your spirit, which perceives what is not yet visible. Close your eyes for a moment and feel the truth of these words, "You have turned my mourning into dancing." Do not merely hear them, embody them. Imagine the heaviness you've carried for so long melting away. See yourself dancing not timidly, but with unrestrained joy, as one who has seen the hand of God alter the fabric of their reality. This dance is not just a metaphor, it is a manifestation of the freedom that is already yours in spirit, waiting to unfold in your life. Every experience of pain, every moment of loss was not wasted. They were the chisels in the hands of the master sculptor, shaping you into a vessel ready to receive His glory. The tears you've cried, the prayers you've whispered in the stillness of night, they were not ignored. Each one was a seed planted in the soil of divine timing. And now the season of harvest is upon you. Do not dismiss the small beginnings, for within them lies the potential of great transformation. As the psalmist declares, God has loosed your sackcloth and girded you with gladness. Sackcloth, the symbol of mourning and repentance, is not your eternal garment. It was a temporary covering, necessary for a season, but never meant to define you. Gladness, on the other hand, is your inheritance. It is not fragile or fleeting, it is rooted in the eternal nature of God Himself. You are being clothed in joy, not as an accessory, but as your very essence. To prepare for this transformation, you must align your thoughts with the reality of God's promise. Every time doubt arises, every time circumstances seem unchanged, remind yourself of the truth. God is not bound by time or space. What looks delayed to you is perfectly on schedule in His plan. Your role is not to figure out the how, but to trust the one who holds the blueprint of your life. Visualize the course of your life shifting. See the obstacles before you crumbling, the doors that seemed sealed shut swinging wide open. Feel the weight lifting off your shoulders, replaced by a lightness that comes from knowing the Creator of the universe is orchestrating every detail for your good. Faith is not passive, it is an active force. Speak as though the change has already come. Act as though you are already walking in the promise. There is power in gratitude, even before the manifestation occurs. When you thank God for what you have not yet seen, you affirm your belief in His ability to bring it to pass. Gratitude is the language of faith, and it creates a resonance with the divine. Begin now to give thanks not just for the blessings you can see, but for the ones yet to unfold. Thank Him for turning your mourning into dancing, for clothing you with gladness, for changing the course of your life. The world may look at you and see someone unchanged, someone still in the midst of their struggles. But do not be discouraged. The transformation begins within, in the unseen realm of your spirit. The outward change is merely a reflection of the inner shift. Hold steadfast to the vision of your life transformed, even when the evidence is not yet apparent. Faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. God's timing is perfect, even when it feels uncomfortable. The waiting season is not a punishment, but a preparation. In the waiting, your faith is strengthened, your character refined, your vision clarified. Trust that He knows the exact moment when the promise will unfold, the precise second when your mourning will turn to dancing. Until then, rest in the assurance that it is already done in the Spirit. You are not alone in this journey. The same God who turned David's mourning into dancing is working on your behalf. He is the same yesterday, today, and forever. His nature does not change, and His promises do not falter. When He says He will turn your mourning into dancing, it is not a suggestion, it is a certainty. When He declares that He has girded you with gladness, it is not a wish, it is a fact. Do not let the voices of doubt or fear distract you from this truth. The enemy would have you believe that your situation is permanent, that your sorrow is your identity. But the enemy is a liar, and the truth is found in God's word. You are not defined by your pain or your past. You are defined by the one who calls you His own, the one who has declared that your time has come. Take a moment to feel the shift. Can you sense it? The old is falling away, and the new is emerging. The course of your life is changing, not by your might or power, but by the Spirit of the living God. Embrace it. Dance in the Spirit, even if your feet have yet to move. Rejoice in your heart, even if your circumstances have yet to change. The transformation is already underway, and nothing can stop what God has ordained. You are not here by accident. These words have reached you because God is speaking directly to your spirit. He is calling you to rise, to prepare, to get ready for the new season He is ushering into your life. Do not shrink back in fear or hesitation. Step boldly into the promise, knowing that the one who has begun a good work in you will be faithful to complete it. The dance of joy is not just for a moment, it is for a lifetime. The gladness that God is clothing you with is not temporary, it is eternal. Hold on to this truth, no matter what the world may say. For God's word is the final authority, and His plans for you are good. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. Your time has truly come. The divine clock has struck the moment of transformation, and nothing in heaven or on earth can hinder what God has already set into motion. His word spoken through Psalm 30:11 is not a mere possibility, it is an assurance. Every syllable carries the power to reshape your life, to draw you from mourning to dancing, from despair to hope, from doubt to unshakable faith. You are standing on holy ground, a sacred juncture where the old fades into the new and where the promises of God ignite into reality. Begin to realize that this moment was not birthed from coincidence or chance. It was orchestrated from the foundations of the world. The struggles you have faced, the nights you thought would never end, were not detours but essential parts of your journey. They were tools refining you, preparing you, molding you into the vessel capable of holding the abundant joy and gladness that God is pouring into your life. Trust this process, for God wastes nothing. Every tear, every question, every sigh was heard and accounted for. Nothing escapes His notice, and nothing is ever lost in His hands. Faith is your anchor now. It is the bridge between what is and what shall be. Look beyond what your natural eyes can see, for the physical realm is but a shadow of the true reality. The unseen realm, where faith operates, is where God's promises are birthed. Do not measure your future by your past or even by your present circumstances. Instead, measure it by the boundless power of God, who is able to do exceedingly, abundantly above all you can ask or imagine. In this moment, let your imagination become a sanctuary. See yourself in the place of promise. Visualize the dance of joy that is already yours. Picture the lightness in your step, the laughter that fills your soul, the radiance on your face as you walk in the fullness of God's blessings. Your imagination is not just a tool, it is a divine gift, a canvas on which the promises of God are painted. Dwell in this vision until it becomes more real to you than the struggles you have known. Transformation begins in your heart and mind. It is an inside-out process. The world may look at you and see no change, but the seed of God's promise is already growing within you. Like a tree hidden within the seed, your future is already encoded within you, waiting to unfold. This is the mystery and majesty of God's work, that He sees the end from the beginning and calls things that are not as though they are. Align yourself with this divine vision. Speak it, believe it, act on it. Joy is not merely an emotion, it is a spiritual state, a fruit of the Spirit that transcends circumstances. The gladness that God is girding you with is not dependent on external factors. It flows from His very presence, a river of life that cannot be dammed. As you step into this joy, you will find that it strengthens you, empowering you to face each day with renewed hope and courage. This joy is your strength, a fortress that no trial can breach. Do not underestimate the power of gratitude in this process. Gratitude is a magnet for miracles. When you give thanks for what you have not yet seen, you align yourself with the frequency of heaven. Gratitude declares, I trust you, God, even when I don't understand. I believe your promises, even when they have not yet manifested. Begin now to thank Him for the dancing, the gladness, the transformation that is already unfolding. Let your gratitude rise like incense, filling the throne room of heaven and opening the windows of blessing over your life. This change is not only for you but for those connected to you. Your transformation is a testimony, a living epistle read by others. As God turns your mourning into dancing, those around you will see His glory in your life. They will be drawn to the source of your joy, to the one who has worked such a miraculous change. In this way, your life becomes a beacon, a light that leads others to the truth of God's goodness and faithfulness. Every obstacle you faced, every battle you fought, has been preparing you for this moment. The resistance you've encountered was not meant to break you, but to strengthen you, to refine your faith, and to deepen your trust in God. Now, as the course of your life shifts, you will look back and see that every step, even the painful ones, was part of a divine choreography, leading you to this dance of joy. God's timing is precise, and His ways are higher than ours. You may not understand why certain seasons lasted as long as they did, but trust that He was working all things together for your good. Even now, He is aligning circumstances, moving people, opening doors, and orchestrating events in ways you cannot yet see. Your role is to stay in faith, to keep your eyes fixed on Him, and to prepare your heart for the outpouring of His blessings. Preparation is an act of faith. It says, I believe so deeply in God's promise that I will act as though it is already fulfilled, begin to make room for the new thing God is doing. Release the old mindsets, the limiting beliefs, and the fears that have held you back. Open your hands and your heart to receive what He is pouring out. The course of your life is changing, and you must be ready to walk in the fullness of what God has for you. As you prepare, remember that this transformation is not about striving or earning. It is a gift, a manifestation of God's grace and love. Your role is not to force the change, but to surrender to it, to trust in the One who is making all things new. Rest in His promises, knowing that He is faithful, and that His word will never return void. There is a rhythm to God's work, a divine flow that carries you from one season to the next. Do not resist this flow, but yield to it, trusting that it is leading you to a place of greater joy and fulfillment. Let go of the need to control or understand every detail. God's ways are beyond our comprehension, but His heart is always for our good. Trust in His character, in His love, and in His perfect plans for your life. As you step into this new season, keep your heart aligned with God's word. Let Psalm 30:11 be your anthem, a declaration of the transformation that is taking place. Speak it over your life daily, allowing its truth to take root in your spirit. Meditate on it, let it fill your mind and your heart, and watch as it shapes your reality. The dance of joy is not just for a moment, it is the beginning of a new way of living. It is a testament to the faithfulness of God, a reminder that He is always working on your behalf, even when you cannot see it. Embrace this dance, this gladness, this transformation. It is your inheritance as a child of God, and it is the fulfillment of His promise to you. The work of God in your life is unfolding even now, in ways that defy natural understanding. Each moment, each breath carries you closer to the manifestation of His promises. This truth is not contingent on how things appear, but on the immovable word of God. His word says He has turned your mourning into dancing. This is not a promise of someday, it is a declaration of now. In the spiritual realm, it is already done, and your faith is the bridge that brings it into your experience. Faith does not wait for evidence. Faith creates evidence. It sees beyond the veil of time and circumstance, declaring that what God has spoken is as good as done. When you step into this faith, you align yourself with the truth of God's word, and His power begins to work through you. You become a vessel through which His promises flow into the world. Every step you take in faith is a step into the new reality God has prepared for you. The course of your life is not determined by what has been, but by what is to come. God's plan for you is not bound by your past mistakes, failures, or limitations. He is the God of new beginnings, and His mercies are new every morning. When He declares a new season, it does not matter what lies behind you. What matters is the path He is laying before you. Step into that path with confidence, knowing that He who began a good work in you will be faithful to complete it. Begin to act as if the promise is already fulfilled. Speak as though the transformation has already occurred. Walk as though the joy, the dancing, the gladness is already yours. This is not pretense, it is alignment with the truth of God's word. Your actions, your words, and your thoughts are powerful tools in the manifestation of His promises. They are the outward expressions of your faith, the evidence of things not yet seen. Do not be discouraged if the world around you does not immediately reflect the change you know is happening within you. Transformation begins in the unseen, in the spiritual realm, before it becomes visible in the physical. Just as a seed takes time to grow beneath the soil before it breaks through into the light, so too does the work of God in your life. Trust the process and hold fast to your faith, for the harvest is certain. Surround yourself with reminders of God's faithfulness. Let the word of God fill your heart and mind, crowding out doubt and fear. Speak His promises over your life, declaring them with boldness and conviction. When doubt tries to creep in, return to the truth of Psalm 30:11, and let its words anchor your soul. You have turned my mourning into dancing, speak it, until it becomes the reality of your heart, until it shapes the way you see the world and your place in it. The joy God is bringing into your life is not a fleeting emotion but a deep, abiding state of being. It is a joy that comes from knowing who He is and who you are in Him. It is a joy that no circumstance can take away because it is rooted in the eternal, unchanging nature of God. As you step into this joy, you will find that it transforms not only your heart but also your perspective. You will see your life, your challenges, and your future through the lens of His goodness and faithfulness. God's timing is perfect and His plans for you are good. Even when you cannot see the full picture, trust that He is working all things together for your good. He is the master weaver, intricately threading every moment of your life into a beautiful tapestry of His glory. The struggles you have faced are not wasted, they are the dark threads that give contrast and depth to the brighter colors of His promises fulfilled. Trust that the hands of the Master are guiding every thread, and that the final masterpiece will be more glorious than you can imagine. In this season of transformation, guard your heart and mind against distractions. The enemy would love to steal your joy, to sow seeds of doubt and fear, to convince you that nothing is changing. But you are not called to live by sight, you are called to live by faith. Fix your eyes on Jesus, the author and finisher of your faith, and let His truth drown out every lie. Stand firm on the promises of God, knowing that they are yes and amen in Christ. Your transformation is not just for your benefit, but for the glory of God. As He turns your mourning into dancing, as He girds you with gladness, your life becomes a testimony of His power and grace. Those around you will see the change and be drawn to the one who made it possible. Your story will inspire others to believe, to hope, and to trust in the God who can do all things. In this way, your life becomes a light in the darkness, a beacon pointing others to the truth of His love. Celebrate this season of transformation. Rejoice in the knowledge that your time has come, that God is changing the course of your life. Let your joy be a reflection of your faith, a declaration of your trust in His promises. Dance in the freedom He has given you, knowing that the chains of your past have been broken. Embrace the gladness He has placed within you, knowing that it is a gift from the one who loves you with an everlasting love. Let this moment mark the beginning of a new chapter in your life, a chapter written by the hand of God. Trust Him to lead you, to guide you, to bring you into the fullness of His plans for you. Step into this season with confidence, knowing that He is with you every step of the way. And as you walk this path, let your life be a song of praise, a testimony of His goodness, and a reflection of His glory. Your life is not a random sequence of events, nor is it dictated by circumstances or the opinions of others. It is shaped by the divine will of God, who has set you apart for a purpose far greater than you can comprehend. His word assures you that your mourning will be turned into dancing, and this is the very nature of His love, a love that transforms, renews, and lifts. Every detail of your journey has been crafted to bring you closer to the fullness of His promise, even when the path seems unclear or overwhelming. The turning point in your life begins the moment you believe that it has already arrived. This belief is not born of wishful thinking, but of trust in the unchanging character of God. He does not lie, nor does He fail. If He has said it, it will surely come to pass. Your role is to align your heart, your thoughts, and your actions with His word. Speak life over your circumstances. Declare His promises boldly and without hesitation. Each word of faith spoken from your mouth is a seed planted in the fertile soil of God's timing. Do not allow the weight of the past to define your future. God specializes in rewriting stories and creating beauty from ashes. What has been lost will be restored, and what has been broken will be made whole. You may feel unworthy or inadequate, but God sees you through the lens of His grace. He calls you His beloved, His chosen, His masterpiece. It is His strength working through your weakness that brings about the transformation you desire. Let go of self-doubt and lean fully into His power. Even now, God is orchestrating events in your life to bring about His perfect will. What seems like delay is actually preparation. He is aligning people, opportunities, and circumstances to ensure that when the time comes, everything will fall into place seamlessly. Trust in His timing, for it is never too early nor too late. The Creator of time Himself knows exactly when and how to bring His plans for you into fruition. Your faith is the bridge between the spiritual realm and your physical reality. When you stand firm in faith, declaring and believing the promises of God, you activate His power in your life. This power is not limited by what you see or feel. It is boundless, eternal, and unwavering. Faith is not moved by the opinions of others or the challenges of the moment. It holds steady, like a lighthouse guiding you through the storm, lighting the path ahead with the assurance of God's unchanging truth. Picture yourself already living in the reality of His promise. Imagine the joy, the peace, and the freedom that comes with knowing that God has turned your mourning into dancing. Feel the gladness that comes from being surrounded by His love and care. This is not mere visualization, it is a spiritual exercise in aligning your inner world with the truth of God's Word. When your mind and heart are filled with this vision, your actions will naturally follow suit, and the world around you will begin to reflect the transformation taking place within. Every setback you've experienced has been a setup for your comeback. Every tear you've cried has been seen by the one who holds your life in His hands. Nothing you have endured has been in vain, for God uses all things to work together for your good. The lessons you've learned, the strength you've gained, and the character you've developed through trials are all part of the foundation He is building for your future. You are not defined by your struggles, you are refined by them. As you step into this new season, do so with an attitude of gratitude. Thank God not only for what He has already done, but also for what He is about to do. Gratitude is a powerful force that opens the door for blessings to flow into your life. It shifts your focus from what you lack to what you have, from fear to faith, from doubt to trust. Let every moment of gratitude be a declaration of your confidence in God's goodness and faithfulness. The enemy will try to whisper lies into your ear, convincing you that nothing is changing, that God has forgotten you, or that you are not worthy of His blessings. Do not entertain these thoughts for a moment. They are not from God, and they have no power unless you give them power. Counter every lie with the truth of His word. Speak it out loud, write it down, meditate on it until it becomes the loudest voice in your life. The word of God is your weapon, your shield, and your guide. Faith is the foundation upon which all transformation begins. It is the unwavering belief in what is unseen, the trust in promises not yet fulfilled. Faith is not passive, it is dynamic and alive, shaping the reality you step into. When God declares that your mourning will turn to dancing, this is not just a poetic statement, but a call to activate your faith. You are called to believe it as though it has already come to pass, to hold on to it in your heart until it becomes the reality of your life. Faith invites you to partner with God in the fulfillment of His promises, to see yourself through His eyes, and to act in alignment with His divine plan. The changes God is preparing in your life are not small or insignificant. They are profound and far-reaching, designed to reflect His glory and bring you into the fullness of who you were created to be. These changes may not always be visible at first, but they are happening. Just as the roots of a tree grow deep before its branches reach the sky, so too is God working beneath the surface of your life to establish a firm foundation for your transformation. He is preparing you to bear the weight of His blessings, to stand strong and unshaken as His promises come to fruition. Transformation requires letting go of what no longer serves you. The sackcloth, a symbol of mourning and despair, must be released so that you can be clothed in gladness. This is not merely an external change, but an internal one. It calls for a shift in your mindset, a willingness to let go of past hurts, regrets, and fears. Holding on to these things keeps you anchored in the past, but God is calling you forward. He is asking you to trust Him enough to release what is in your hands so that He can fill them with something far greater. Your words hold the power of life and death, and what you speak over your life matters. Declare His promises over yourself daily. Speak words of hope, joy, and victory, even when your circumstances suggest otherwise. Your words are seeds, and as you sow them in faith, they will take root and grow into the reality God has planned for you. Let your mouth be filled with praise, for praise not only honors God, but also shifts your focus from your struggles to His sufficiency. Praise is a weapon that breaks chains and opens doors, a declaration of your trust in the one who is able to do exceedingly abundantly above all you can ask or imagine. God's timing is perfect, even when it seems delayed by human standards. Waiting on God is not a passive act, but an active posture of faith and expectation. In the waiting, God is not absent, He is working. He is refining you, teaching you, and preparing you for what lies ahead. The waiting period is a time of growth, a season in which your faith is strengthened and your character is developed. Do not despise the waiting, for it is in these moments that God often does His greatest work within you. Every challenge you face is an opportunity for God to demonstrate His power. Trials are not the end, but a means to an end. They are the refiner's fire, burning away what is unnecessary so that you can shine brighter than ever before. When you face difficulties, do not ask, "Why me?" but instead ask, "What is God teaching me in this moment?" This perspective shifts your focus from the problem to the provider. It allows you to see your challenges as stepping stones rather than stumbling blocks. God's word is your anchor in times of uncertainty. When doubts arise, return to His promises. Let them be the rock upon which you stand, unshaken by the storms of life. His word is not just a collection of stories or teachings, it is alive and active, capable of transforming your mind and renewing your spirit. Meditate on it, let it sink deep into your heart, and allow it to guide your thoughts and actions. In doing so, you align yourself with God's will and open the door for His power to work in your life. The joy God promises is not dependent on your circumstances. It is a joy that comes from knowing you are loved, chosen, and secure in Him. This joy is a source of strength, a wellspring that sustains you even in the midst of trials. When you embrace this joy, it becomes a testimony to those around you. It shows that your hope is not in the things of this world, but in the eternal promises of God. Let this joy radiate from you, drawing others to the light of His love. God is not asking you to earn His blessings, they are a gift of His grace. You cannot work for them or deserve them, you can only receive them by faith. This grace is unmerited, undeserved, and unearned, yet it is freely given. It is a reflection of His boundless love for you, a love that is not contingent on your performance but rooted in His character. Accept His grace with humility and gratitude, knowing that it is not about what you can do, but about what He has already done. As you step into this new season, let gratitude be your guiding principle. Gratitude shifts your focus from lack to abundance, from fear to faith. It opens your heart to receive more of God's blessings and reminds you of His faithfulness. Begin and end each day with thanksgiving, acknowledging His hand in every area of your life. Gratitude is not just an emotion, it is a choice, a decision to see the goodness of God even in the smallest details. Your story is a reflection of God's glory. As He transforms your life, let your testimony inspire others to seek Him. Share the goodness of God not as a boast, but as a declaration of His power and love. Your transformation is not just for you, it is a light that shines in the darkness, a beacon of hope for those who are searching for meaning and purpose. Let your life be a living testimony of what is possible when you place your trust in God. God's plans for you are far greater than anything you could imagine. He sees the end from the beginning and knows exactly what you need to fulfill your purpose. Trust in His wisdom, even when His plans do not align with your expectations. He is the master weaver, intricately working all things together for your good. Surrender your desires, your plans, and your timing to Him, and watch as He exceeds your wildest dreams. As you journey forward, remember that you are not alone. God walks with you every step of the way, guiding you, protecting you, and providing for you. His presence is your greatest assurance, a constant reminder that you are deeply loved and never forsaken. Lean into His presence, for it is there that you will find peace, strength, and direction. When you feel weak, remember that His strength is made perfect in your weakness. When you feel lost, remember that He is the Good Shepherd, leading you beside still waters and restoring your soul. You are on the brink of something extraordinary. The turning point has arrived and your time has come. Hold fast to the promises of God, for they are the foundation upon which your future is built. Let your faith be unshakable, your hope unwavering, and your joy uncontainable. The God who began a good work in you is faithful to complete it. Believe it, receive it, and walk into the fullness of His plans with boldness and confidence. God's plan for you is not just about you, it is about His glory being revealed through your life. As He turns your mourning into dancing, your story becomes a testament to His power and love. Those around you will see the change and be inspired to seek Him for themselves. Your transformation is a light that shines in the darkness, drawing others to the one who has brought it to pass. Embrace this calling with humility and joy, knowing that your life is part of a greater purpose. You may not know exactly how or when the shift will happen, but you can be certain that it will. The God who promised is faithful to fulfill His word. Hold on to this truth with everything you have, letting it guide your thoughts, your actions, and your prayers. When doubt tries to creep in, return to Psalm 30:11 and let its words anchor you. You have turned my mourning into dancing. You have loosed my sackcloth and clothed me with gladness. This is not just a verse, it is your reality in Christ. Take time to reflect on the ways God has already shown His faithfulness in your life. Each answered prayer, each moment of grace, and each blessing is a reminder that He is with you and for you. Let these memories fuel your faith as you move forward. If He has been faithful before, He will be faithful again. His character does not change, and His love for you is unending. The course of your life is being redirected by the hand of God. What once seemed impossible is now within reach, because nothing is too hard for Him. Your part is to believe, to trust, and to act in alignment with His promises. As you do, you will see the evidence of His power and love in every area of your life. The joy, the dancing, and the gladness are not just ahead of you, they are here, waiting for you to step into them. As you stand on the threshold of this new season, remember that God's promises are not mere words, they are unshakable truths. The course of your life is being transformed by the one who holds all power in His hands. Your mourning has already been turned into dancing. Your sackcloth has been replaced with garments of gladness. This is your time, a moment ordained by God to showcase His love and faithfulness in your life. Step forward with unwavering faith, knowing that the Creator of the universe is guiding your steps. Speak His promises boldly, envision the joy He has prepared for you, and live as though the transformation has already occurred. Let your life reflect His glory and inspire others to seek the same hope, the same joy, and the same transformation. God has already declared it. Your time has come. Believe it, embrace it, and walk into the fullness of His plans with confidence and gratitude, for He is faithful to complete the good work He has begun in you. Imagine standing before a mirror, a reflection staring back at you. This mirror does not simply reflect your physical appearance, it mirrors your thoughts, beliefs, and emotions. What you see in this mirror is a direct manifestation of your inner world. Every belief you hold, every thought you nurture, and every emotion you embrace contributes to the reality you experience. It is essential to recognize that the world around you is a canvas upon which your beliefs are painted. When you look at your life, ask yourself, what do you see? If your experiences are filled with love, joy, and abundance, it reflects the beliefs you have cultivated within. However, if you find yourself surrounded by negativity, scarcity, or fear, it is an invitation to look inward. The external world is not just happening to you, it is responding to you. This is the mirror principle, the profound truth that your reality is shaped by your inner state. Every moment you engage in self-reflection, you have the power to change the narrative. The stories you tell yourself create your life script. If you believe that you are worthy of success, happiness, and love, then you will find evidence of this in your surroundings. Conversely, if you hold on to doubts and fears, your reality will reflect that, often manifesting as obstacles and challenges. The critical aspect here is awareness. To transform your life, you must first transform your beliefs. Think about the concept of self-fulfilling prophecies. When you expect certain outcomes, you unconsciously align your actions to make those expectations a reality. If you expect failure, you might sabotage your efforts or shy away from opportunities. If you anticipate success, you will take bold steps toward your goals. This dynamic illustrates how powerful your beliefs are in shaping your life. Now consider the power of visualization. When you vividly imagine your desired outcomes, you are effectively tuning your inner belief system to align with that vision. The clearer and more emotionally charged your visualization, the more compelling it becomes. You are training your subconscious mind to accept this new reality as truth. The universe, in turn, responds to this heightened state of belief, bringing your desires into existence. It is crucial to understand that this mirror principle is not just about positive thinking. It's about authenticity. If you project an image of success while internally harboring feelings of inadequacy, the mirror will reflect that dissonance. Authenticity means aligning your beliefs, thoughts, and emotions. It is about embracing your true self and allowing that to shine through. When you operate from a place of authenticity, the mirror reflects your genuine essence, creating a reality that resonates with who you truly are. The mirror principle extends to your relationships. The people you attract into your life are often reflections of your inner beliefs. If you believe you are deserving of loving and supportive relationships, you will draw people who mirror that belief. Conversely, if you hold beliefs rooted in unworthiness or fear, your relationships may reflect conflict and dissatisfaction. This realization empowers you to take charge of your connections. By cultivating self-love and nurturing positive beliefs, you can transform your interactions and deepen your relationships. As you navigate through life, remember the power of gratitude. When you express gratitude for your current circumstances, you reinforce positive beliefs about your life. Gratitude shifts your focus from lack to abundance, allowing the mirror to reflect greater prosperity. It opens the door to more of what you appreciate, creating a cycle of positivity that perpetuates growth and fulfillment. In this journey of self-discovery and transformation, it's important to practice patience. Change does not happen overnight. Just as it takes time for a seed to grow into a flourishing plant, so too does it take time for your inner beliefs to manifest into your reality. Trust the process and remain committed to nurturing your inner garden. With consistent effort and awareness, you will witness the reflections in your mirror shift toward the life you desire. Each day presents an opportunity to redefine what you believe about yourself and the world. You possess the power to rewrite your story. So take a moment to look into your mirror and ask yourself, what beliefs are guiding my life? Are they serving me? If not, choose to change them. Embrace the truth that your reality is malleable, shaped by the beliefs you hold dear. As you align your inner world with your outer desires, you will begin to see the miraculous reflections of your transformed self in the mirror of life. Imagine standing before a mirror, gazing deeply into your own eyes, where reflections of your life tell a story woven by your beliefs, thoughts, and emotions. This mirror does not merely reflect your physical attributes, it serves as a powerful representation of your inner world. What you see before you is not just a reflection, but a manifestation of everything you hold true within yourself. Your reality is a canvas painted with the colors of your beliefs and perceptions. This profound connection between your inner state and outer reality reveals the essential truth life mirrors your beliefs. Each experience you encounter, each relationship you nurture, each opportunity you embrace, these are all reflections of your subconscious beliefs. If you perceive love and abundance in your life, it is a direct reflection of the positive beliefs you have cultivated. However, if your life seems filled with negativity, scarcity, or fear, it is a powerful signal urging you to turn your gaze inward and reassess the beliefs that guide your existence. Consider this: every thought you entertain, every belief you hold, contributes to the fabric of your reality. The mirror principle reveals that the world around you is not a random sequence of events, but a deliberate response to your inner dialogue. When you allow negativity or doubt to permeate your mind, you set in motion a series of events that perpetuate those very beliefs. It becomes a cycle, a feedback loop, where your inner turmoil is reflected back at you in various forms. The first step toward harnessing this power is cultivating awareness. The more you understand how your beliefs shape your reality, the more empowered you become. Self-reflection becomes your greatest ally. Take a moment each day to examine your thoughts. What are the recurring themes? Are they rooted in positivity or negativity? Are they affirming your worth, or are they sowing seeds of doubt? By recognizing these patterns, you can begin to dismantle the beliefs that no longer serve you. Embrace the idea that your beliefs can change. Just as a gardener tends to their plants, you too can cultivate your inner landscape. If you find that certain beliefs are detrimental beliefs that tell you you are not enough, that you will never succeed, or that love is unattainable, acknowledge them, but do not let them define you. Instead, challenge these beliefs. Replace them with empowering affirmations that resonate with your true self. You are deserving of love, success, and happiness. Your worth is not dictated by past experiences, but by the potential you hold within. Now let's explore the art of visualization as a powerful tool for transforming your reality. Visualization is not merely daydreaming, it is an intentional practice that aligns your inner beliefs with your desired outcomes. Picture your goals vividly in your mind. Imagine them in detail, the sights, sounds, feelings, and sensations associated with achieving them. The more real you make this experience in your imagination, the more it impresses upon your subconscious mind. This practice sends a clear signal to the universe, aligning your outer experiences with the inner beliefs you are nurturing. Visualization is akin to rehearsing for a play. When actors prepare for a role, they immerse themselves in the character's experiences, emotions, and motivations. They embody the role even before the curtain rises. In the same way, when you visualize your desired life, you are preparing yourself to step into that reality. You become a magnet for the experiences that align with your newly formed beliefs. As you embark on this journey of transformation, remember that authenticity is crucial. The mirror will reflect the essence of who you truly are. If you project an image of success while internally battling feelings of inadequacy, there will be dissonance. Authenticity means aligning your beliefs, thoughts, and emotions with your true self. It involves shedding the layers of societal expectations, judgments, and fears that have masked your identity. When you embrace your authentic self, the mirror reflects a vibrant, empowered individual, creating a reality that resonates with your core essence. Relationships serve as powerful mirrors too. The people you attract into your life often reflect your inner beliefs. If you believe you are worthy of loving and supportive relationships, you will naturally draw individuals who mirror that belief. Conversely, if you harbor feelings of unworthiness or fear, your relationships may reflect conflict and dissatisfaction. This realization is liberating. It empowers you to take charge of your connections. By cultivating self-love and nurturing positive beliefs, you can transform your interactions and deepen your relationships. Think about the dynamics of your relationships. Are they characterized by joy and mutual support, or do they seem fraught with tension and misunderstandings? Each relationship can serve as a barometer for your inner beliefs. If you find that you consistently attract negative or toxic relationships, take a moment to reflect on what this says about your self-perception. Are you operating from a belief that you are unworthy of healthy connections? Are you settling for less than you deserve? By recognizing the reflections in your relationships, you have the power to shift your narrative. Embrace the idea that you deserve love, respect, and support. Set boundaries that honor your worth, and seek connections that uplift and inspire you. As you cultivate self-love and align your beliefs with the relationships you desire, you will find that the mirror reflects a vibrant and fulfilling social life. Now let's delve into the concept of gratitude as a transformative practice. Gratitude is a powerful tool for shifting your mindset and enhancing your beliefs. When you cultivate a practice of gratitude, you train your mind to focus on the abundance that already exists in your life. Instead of fixating on what is lacking, you begin to see the richness of your experiences. This shift in perspective sends ripples through your reality, attracting more of what you appreciate. Think of gratitude as a magnet for positivity. When you express gratitude for your current circumstances, you reinforce positive beliefs about your life. It opens the door to more of what you appreciate, creating a cycle of positivity that perpetuates growth and fulfillment. Every time you acknowledge the blessings in your life, you elevate your vibration, aligning yourself with the frequency of abundance. Begin each day with a simple gratitude practice. Take a moment to reflect on three things you are grateful for, no matter how small. As you express appreciation for these aspects of your life, feel the warmth and joy they bring you. This practice not only shifts your focus but also rewires your subconscious mind to recognize abundance. The more you cultivate gratitude, the more your outer reality reflects the richness of your inner world. In this journey of self-discovery and transformation, it's essential to practice patience. Change does not happen overnight. Just as it takes time for a seed to grow into a flourishing plant, it also requires time for your inner beliefs to manifest into your reality. Trust the process, remain committed to nurturing your inner garden, and embrace the idea that every thought and belief contributes to the tapestry of your existence. As you explore the depths of the mirror principle, you may encounter challenges and obstacles. Life is not devoid of difficulties, however. It is crucial to recognize that these challenges can serve as powerful teachers. When faced with adversity, ask yourself what belief is being reflected here. What inner truth am I being called to confront? Each challenge is an opportunity for growth, an invitation to dig deeper and examine the beliefs that may be holding you back. Consider the notion of resilience. Resilience is not merely the ability to bounce back from setbacks. It is the recognition that every experience, whether positive or negative, contributes to your growth. By reframing challenges as opportunities for learning, you empower yourself to rise above circumstances. The mirror reflects not only your triumphs but also your ability to navigate difficulties with grace and strength. As you embark on this journey of self-discovery, surround yourself with positivity. The people you interact with, the media you consume, and the environments you inhabit all influence your inner beliefs. Seek out relationships that inspire and uplift you. Engage with content that aligns with your vision for your life. Create spaces that foster creativity and joy. By curating your external environment, you enhance your ability to cultivate positive beliefs. The power of language cannot be overlooked. The words you use, both in self-talk and communication with others, shape your beliefs and perceptions. Choose words that affirm your worth and potential. Replace self-deprecating language with empowering affirmations. Instead of saying, "I can't," say, "I am learning." Instead of "I'm not enough," declare, "I am more than enough." Your words are potent tools for reshaping your reality. As you delve deeper into the mirror principle, embrace the idea that you are the creator of your life. You possess the power to shape your reality through your beliefs, thoughts, and actions. Each day presents an opportunity to redefine what you believe about yourself and the world around you. You are not a passive observer, you are an active participant in the unfolding of your life story. When faced with moments of doubt or fear, return to the mirror. Ask yourself, what am I believing in this moment? Recognize that your beliefs are not fixed, they can be transformed. The power to change lies within you. By consciously choosing beliefs that align with your desires, you can create a reality that reflects the fullness of who you are. The mirror principle serves as a guiding light, illuminating the path to self-awareness and transformation. Embrace the profound truth that your life is a reflection of your inner beliefs. When you change your beliefs, you change your reality. As you cultivate awareness, practice gratitude, and embrace authenticity, you will witness the beauty of your inner world reflected in the outer realm. In the dance of life, you hold the brush that paints your reality. Every thought, every belief, every emotion is a stroke on the canvas of your existence. Embrace the power you possess as a creator and step into the fullness of your potential. Let the mirror reflect not just who you are, but who you are becoming. As you journey through this life, remember that the most profound transformations begin within. The mirror awaits. What will you choose to see? In the stillness of your heart, where dreams intertwine with your deepest desires, lies the essence of who you are. The mirror principle not only reflects your beliefs, but also invites you to explore the vast landscape of your inner world. It encourages you to venture beyond the surface and uncover the hidden truths that shape your existence. Every thought, emotion, and belief is a thread woven into the intricate tapestry of your life, creating a narrative that reflects your unique journey. As you embark on this exploration, it is essential to confront the shadows that linger within. Shadows are the parts of ourselves that we often deny, dismiss, or ignore. They represent fears, doubts, and insecurities that can distort our perception of reality. However, the mirror does not shy away from these shadows. Instead, it brings them into the light, urging you to acknowledge their presence. In facing these shadows, you take the first step toward liberation. Recognizing your shadows requires courage and vulnerability. It may involve reflecting on past experiences that have shaped your beliefs, especially those that no longer serve you. Consider the moments when you felt unworthy or undeserving of love and success. What beliefs were formed in those moments? How have they continued to influence your life? By shining a light on these shadows, you can begin to understand their origins and dismantle the hold they have over you. Self-compassion becomes your ally in this process. As you confront your shadows, remember that you are human and deserving of kindness. Approach your reflections with love rather than judgment. Embrace the idea that your shadows do not define you, they are merely aspects of your journey. By acknowledging and embracing them, you reclaim your power and transform them into sources of strength and wisdom. As you navigate the landscape of your inner world, the concept of alignment becomes paramount. Alignment refers to the harmony between your beliefs, thoughts, emotions, and actions. When you are aligned, your outer reality reflects your inner truth. However, when there is misalignment, you may experience resistance, frustration, or a sense of disconnection. To cultivate alignment, it is essential to regularly check in with yourself and assess whether your beliefs align with your desires. Begin this process by clarifying your values and intentions. What do you truly desire in life? What beliefs do you hold that support or hinder those desires? By identifying your core values, you can create a roadmap for aligning your beliefs with your aspirations. This roadmap serves as a guiding compass, helping you navigate the complexities of life while remaining true to yourself. As you embark on this journey of alignment, practice mindfulness. Mindfulness is the art of being present and aware of your thoughts, feelings, and surroundings. It invites you to observe your inner dialogue without judgment, creating space for reflection and understanding. When you cultivate mindfulness, you become attuned to the subtle whispers of your beliefs. You begin to notice when negative thoughts arise and can gently redirect your focus to more empowering beliefs. Visualization, as mentioned earlier, plays a pivotal role in the mirror principle. It is not merely a tool for manifesting desires, it is a profound practice that aligns your inner state with your outer reality. As you visualize your goals, infuse your imagination with vivid details and emotions. Feel the exhilaration of achieving your dreams, the joy of your relationships, and the peace of your inner harmony. The more you immerse yourself in this experience, the more it becomes a part of your reality. Consider creating a vision board, a visual representation of your dreams and aspirations. Collect images, quotes, and symbols that resonate with your desires. Place this vision board where you will see it regularly, allowing it to serve as a daily reminder of what you are creating. As you look at this board, feel the emotions associated with each vision. The act of visualizing your desires reinforces your beliefs, solidifying them in your subconscious mind. In your journey, do not underestimate the power of community and connection. Surround yourself with like-minded individuals who uplift and inspire you. Engage in conversations that spark growth and creativity. When you share your aspirations with others, you reinforce your commitment to your beliefs. This sense of community creates a supportive environment that fosters growth and encourages you to remain aligned with your desires. Consider the impact of negative influences in your life. The media you consume, the conversations you engage in, and the environments you inhabit can shape your beliefs, often unconsciously. It is essential to cultivate awareness around these influences and choose those that align with your vision. Limit exposure to negativity, toxicity, or anything that reinforces limiting beliefs. Instead, seek out uplifting content, books, podcasts, and videos that inspire and elevate your spirit. As you continue to delve deeper into the mirror principle, embrace the practice of affirmations. Affirmations are powerful statements that reinforce positive beliefs and cultivate self-empowerment. By repeating affirmations regularly, you impress these beliefs upon your subconscious mind. Choose affirmations that resonate with your desires and reflect your true self. For example, declare, "I am worthy of love and success, abundance flows effortlessly into my life," or "I am capable of achieving my dreams." Speak these affirmations with conviction, allowing them to sink deep into your consciousness. The act of gratitude, previously discussed, can be intertwined with your affirmations. As you express gratitude for the blessings in your life, pair it with affirmations that reinforce your beliefs. For instance, "I am grateful for the abundance in my life, and I trust that more is coming my way." This combination amplifies the power of both practices, creating a potent force for transformation. As you explore the depths of your beliefs, embrace the notion of forgiveness. Forgiveness is a powerful act that liberates you from the burdens of resentment, anger, and regret. Holding on to past grievances can cloud your perception, distorting the reflection in the mirror. When you forgive yourself and others, you free yourself from the chains of negativity, allowing for healing and growth. Begin by identifying any grudges or unresolved feelings that linger in your heart. Acknowledge the pain, but do not allow it to define you. Take a moment to write a letter. Whether you send it or not is inconsequential. Pour out your feelings, expressing your hurt and frustration. Then consciously choose to forgive. This act does not condone the behavior of others, it is a declaration of your desire for freedom. As you release these burdens, you create space for new beliefs to take root. In your pursuit of transformation, remember that the mirror reflects not only your beliefs but also your emotional state. Your emotions are powerful indicators of your inner beliefs. When you feel joy, love, and gratitude, it signals alignment with your true self. Conversely, feelings of fear, doubt, or frustration indicate misalignment. Pay attention to your emotional responses, for they serve as a compass guiding you towards self-awareness. Engage in practices that promote emotional well-being. Meditation, journaling, and creative expression are valuable tools for exploring your emotions. Allow yourself to feel deeply and authentically, without judgment. When you give voice to your emotions, you honor your inner experience and create a pathway for healing and growth. In the tapestry of your life, the threads of your beliefs, emotions, and experiences intertwine seamlessly. Recognize that you are the weaver of this tapestry, and every choice you make contributes to the overall design. Embrace the power you possess to alter the threads of your life. If you find a thread that no longer serves you, do not hesitate to unravel it and replace it with one that reflects your true essence. The mirror principle encourages you to cultivate an attitude of curiosity. Approach your inner world with wonder, exploring the beliefs that shape your reality. Ask questions that invite exploration. What beliefs have I inherited from my upbringing? What limiting beliefs have I internalized from society? How can I rewrite my story to align with my true self? This curiosity opens the door to self-discovery and invites new possibilities into your life. Embrace the notion that life is a journey of continual growth and transformation. Just as a flower blooms and evolves, so too can you. Be patient with yourself as you navigate this process. Understand that setbacks are part of the journey. They offer valuable lessons and opportunities for growth. When you encounter challenges, remind yourself of the mirror principle. Ask, what beliefs are being reflected in this experience, and how can I transform this situation into a catalyst for growth? Remember, the mirror reflects not only the surface but also the depth of your being. It reveals your passions, dreams, and the unique gifts you bring to the world. As you cultivate a deeper understanding of your beliefs and align them with your desires, you unlock the potential within you to create a reality that reflects your true essence. In the grand tapestry of existence, you are both the artist and the artwork. The colors you choose, the strokes you make, and the patterns you create are all expressions of your inner beliefs. As you step into this awareness, you become the conscious creator of your life. Your reality transforms into a magnificent reflection of your true self, a beautiful manifestation of love, abundance, and joy. As you stand before the mirror, ask yourself, what do I want to see? What beliefs do I choose to embrace? What reflection do I desire to manifest? The answers lie within you, waiting to be uncovered. Embrace the journey of self-discovery, for it is a path of liberation and empowerment. The mirror principle invites you to look deeply within, to awaken to the truth of who you are, and to align your beliefs with the reality you wish to create. Allow the mirror to reflect your dreams, your aspirations, and your innate worthiness. Step into your power as the creator of your life and embrace the beauty of your unique journey. Your beliefs shape your reality. Let them be a reflection of the magnificent soul that you are. In this dance of creation, trust that you have the ability to manifest a life that resonates with your truest self, a life that is an authentic reflection of your inner beliefs. As you delve further into this transformative journey, recognize that each moment presents an opportunity to reinforce the mirror principle in your life. The world around you serves as a constant feedback loop, reflecting the beliefs and thoughts you hold. Each interaction, each circumstance, each encounter is a mirror, showing you the results of your inner landscape. This understanding empowers you to shift your perspective and become the architect of your reality. Consider the relationships in your life. They often serve as profound reflections of your beliefs about yourself and the world. The people you attract, the dynamics you engage in, and even the conflicts that arise can illuminate the beliefs you carry deep within. Ask yourself, what do my relationships reveal about me? If you find patterns of negativity, drama, or dissatisfaction, take a step back and examine the beliefs that underpin these dynamics. Are there aspects of yourself you need to love more? Are you projecting insecurities onto others? When you start to observe these reflections, you gain valuable insights into your inner world. Each relationship is an opportunity for growth, a chance to heal old wounds, and a moment to practice self-love. The mirror principle urges you to take responsibility for the energy you bring into your relationships. If you desire deeper connections, ask yourself what beliefs might be hindering that depth. What fears are holding you back from opening your heart fully? Communication becomes a vital tool in navigating these reflections. How you express yourself shapes the responses you receive. Practice communicating openly and honestly, not just about your desires, but also about your feelings and vulnerabilities. By doing so, you foster an environment of authenticity, inviting others to reciprocate. When you engage in this way, you create a dynamic that reflects mutual respect and love, further reinforcing the belief that you are worthy of meaningful connections. As you continue to observe the reflections in your life, embrace the practice of gratitude. Gratitude is a powerful force that shifts your energy and attracts more of what you appreciate into your life. When you express gratitude for the experiences and relationships you have, you acknowledge the mirror's role in your growth. This acknowledgement reinforces positive beliefs about abundance and joy. Create a daily practice of gratitude where you take a moment to reflect on the blessings in your life. Consider not only the tangible aspects but also the lessons learned from challenges. Each experience, whether perceived as positive or negative, contributes to your growth and understanding. As you cultivate gratitude, you naturally align your beliefs with the reality of abundance, enhancing the reflection in your mirror. As you become more attuned to the mirror principle, explore the significance of self-love. Self-love is the foundation upon which all other beliefs are built. It is an act of honoring your worthiness, embracing your imperfections, and recognizing that you are enough just as you are. When you cultivate self-love, you send ripples of positivity into your life, attracting experiences that reflect this love back to you. Engage in practices that nurture self-love. This might include affirmations, self-care routines, or simply taking time to appreciate your unique qualities. Look in the mirror and speak kind words to yourself. Recognize your strengths, celebrate your achievements, and allow yourself to feel deserving of all the good that comes your way. The more you embody self-love, the more it will manifest in your experiences, creating a beautiful reflection of the love you cultivate within. Embrace the power of intention setting as you navigate the mirror principle. Intentions are the guiding stars that steer your life in the desired direction. When you set intentions, you are declaring your desires to the universe, and aligning your beliefs accordingly. However, intentions must be coupled with clarity and conviction. Spend time reflecting on what you truly want, ensuring that your intentions resonate with your authentic self. Craft your intentions in a way that evokes emotion and excitement. Instead of merely stating what you want, infuse your intentions with vivid imagery and feelings. For example, instead of saying, "I want a fulfilling career," articulate it as, "I am joyfully engaged in a career that allows me to express my creativity and serve others." By framing your intentions in this way, you create a powerful resonance that aligns your beliefs with the reflection you desire. As you set intentions, cultivate a sense of trust in the process. Trust that the universe is always working in your favor, guiding you toward the manifestations that align with your beliefs. This trust acts as a bridge, connecting your inner desires with the outer reality. When doubts arise, gently remind yourself of the mirror principle. Your beliefs shape your reality. Choose to believe that what you desire is not only possible but already on its way to you. The journey of self-discovery also invites you to explore the realm of creativity. Creativity is a powerful expression of your inner world, and it can serve as a transformative tool for understanding the mirror principle. Engaging in creative activities, whether through art, writing, music, or any other form of expression, allows you to tap into your intuition and explore the beliefs that reside within. When you create, you enter a space of flow, where your thoughts and emotions intertwine in a beautiful dance. Use this creative outlet to explore your beliefs and reflect on your desires. Create a vision board that encapsulates your dreams, or write a story that embodies the life you wish to manifest. Allow your creativity to guide you in uncovering the beliefs that may be limiting you and replacing them with ones that reflect your true essence. As you embrace creativity, you may also discover the joy of playfulness. Playfulness invites you to approach life with a sense of wonder and curiosity. When you engage with the world through the lens of play, you release the need for perfection and open yourself to the beauty of spontaneity. This shift in perspective enhances your ability to recognize the reflections in your life, allowing you to see them as opportunities for growth rather than obstacles. Another critical aspect of the mirror principle is understanding the role of self-reflection. Self-reflection is the practice of turning inward to examine your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs. It is a conscious effort to observe your inner landscape without judgment, fostering a deeper understanding of yourself. Create regular moments of self-reflection in your routine, whether through journaling, meditation, or quiet contemplation. During these moments, ask yourself insightful questions. What beliefs am I holding that no longer serve me? How do my thoughts shape my experiences? What do I truly desire? Allow yourself to explore these questions without rushing to find answers. The process of self-reflection itself is transformative, as it opens doors to new insights and revelations. As you engage in self-reflection, recognize the importance of emotional awareness. Your emotions are powerful indicators of your beliefs and can provide valuable insights into your experiences. When you experience joy, love, and gratitude, take note of the beliefs that underlie these emotions. Conversely, when you feel sadness, anger, or frustration, explore the beliefs that may be contributing to these feelings. Practice emotional release techniques to process and let go of any negative emotions that arise. This could include journaling your feelings, engaging in physical activity, or expressing your emotions through art. Allow yourself to feel deeply, and then release these emotions with love and compassion. By doing so, you create space for more positive emotions to emerge, further enhancing the reflection you desire. As you navigate the complexities of life, remember that the mirror principle encourages a sense of responsibility for your reality. This responsibility does not imply, rather, it is an acknowledgement of your power as a creator. Recognize that your beliefs, thoughts, and actions directly contribute to the experiences you manifest. When challenges arise, instead of succumbing to victimhood, embrace the mindset of empowerment. Ask yourself, what beliefs do I need to shift to transform this situation? This mindset shift empowers you to take charge of your life and respond to challenges with resilience and creativity. It invites you to view obstacles as opportunities for growth and transformation. In the realm of personal growth, the mirror principle also emphasizes the significance of continuous learning. Life is an ever-evolving journey, and each experience contributes to your understanding of yourself and the world. Embrace a mindset of curiosity and openness, seeking opportunities for growth and expansion. Engage in learning activities that resonate with your interests, whether through books, workshops, or conversations with others. As you learn and grow, remain mindful of the beliefs you are adopting. Are they in alignment with your true self, or do they reinforce limiting patterns? Allow the mirror principle to guide you in discerning which beliefs resonate with your essence and which ones may be holding you back. This discernment empowers you to curate your beliefs intentionally, creating a reality that reflects your highest self. As you immerse yourself in the mirror principle, take time to celebrate your progress. Acknowledge the shifts you've made in your beliefs, thoughts, and actions. Each small victory is a testament to your commitment to self-discovery and transformation. Celebrate not just the outcomes, but also the courage it takes to embark on this journey. The mirror principle invites you to embrace the idea that you are a work in progress, a masterpiece in the making. Allow yourself the grace to evolve, understanding that growth is not a linear path. It is a dynamic journey with ups and downs, twists and turns. Embrace each phase with love and compassion, knowing that every step contributes to your growth. As you continue to reflect upon your inner beliefs and their impact on your life, remember that the journey of self-discovery is ongoing. Each moment is an invitation to look within and align your beliefs with your desires. The mirror principle serves as a guiding light, reminding you of the power you hold to create your reality. In the quiet moments of your life, take time to connect with your inner self. Listen to the whispers of your heart, for they hold the keys to your transformation. The mirror reflects not only your beliefs, but also your infinite potential. Embrace this potential with open arms, knowing that you are worthy of all the love, joy, and abundance that life has to offer. As you navigate the reflections of your life, trust in the process. Trust that every experience, every relationship, and every challenge is a stepping stone toward the life you desire. The mirror principle empowers you to embrace your power, cultivate self-love, and create a reality that resonates with your true essence. Each day is an opportunity to rewrite your story, to choose beliefs that uplift and inspire. Embrace the beauty of this journey, knowing that the reflections you encounter are not obstacles but opportunities for growth. Let your life be a canvas painted with the colors of love, joy, and abundance as you walk the path of self-discovery guided by the mirror principle. As you continue to embrace the transformative power of the mirror principle, it's essential to recognize the interconnectedness of your thoughts, emotions, and actions. Every thought you think is like a pebble dropped into a pond, creating ripples that extend far beyond the initial splash. These ripples manifest in your reality, shaping your experiences and influencing those around you. To harness the mirror principle effectively, cultivate awareness of your thought patterns and how they contribute to the world you create. Begin by adopting a practice of mindfulness, which allows you to observe your thoughts without judgment. Mindfulness helps you identify negative or limiting beliefs that may arise throughout your day. For example, if you find yourself thinking, "I'm not good enough," or "I'll never achieve my goals," pause and reflect on the impact of these thoughts. Ask yourself, what do I want to believe instead? This conscious redirection is a powerful tool for shifting your internal dialogue. Once you've identified a negative belief, counter it with a positive affirmation. For instance, if your initial thought was, "I can't do this," reframe it as, "I am capable of overcoming challenges and achieving my goals." Repeating these affirmations daily reinforces the new belief and alters your mental landscape, creating a more empowering reflection in your life. The consistency of practice allows these positive beliefs to become deeply rooted, influencing your actions and interactions. Another critical aspect of the mirror principle is recognizing the role of your emotions. Emotions are powerful indicators of your beliefs and can guide you toward a deeper understanding of yourself. When you experience positive emotions such as joy, love, and contentment, it's essential to acknowledge the beliefs that contribute to those feelings. What thoughts are you thinking that evoke such positivity? When you find these connections, you strengthen the belief that supports your happiness, allowing it to manifest more prominently in your life. Conversely, when you encounter negative emotions such as fear, anger, or sadness, use these as valuable signals to explore underlying beliefs. These emotions often stem from fears or doubts that need addressing. For example, if you feel anxious about a particular situation, ask yourself, what belief is triggering this anxiety? By delving into the root of your emotions, you create an opportunity for healing and transformation. This exploration may reveal self-limiting beliefs that you can choose to release, paving the way for more empowering thoughts to take their place. Creating a nurturing environment for yourself is also a vital part of embracing the mirror principle. Your environment, both physical and emotional, plays a significant role in reflecting your inner beliefs. Surround yourself with people who uplift and inspire you, who encourage your growth and celebrate your victories. Engage in conversations that nourish your spirit and allow you to express your authentic self. Seek out activities that bring you joy and align with your passions. In addition to nurturing relationships, consider the physical space you inhabit. Your home, workspace, and even the digital environment you engage with can either support or hinder your beliefs. Declutter your space and create an atmosphere that resonates with positivity and inspiration. Surround yourself with items that remind you of your goals and dreams, whether through vision boards, inspiring quotes, or personal mementos that reflect your journey. As you deepen your understanding of the mirror principle, consider the concept of letting go. Holding on to past grievances, resentments, or limiting beliefs can create heavy burdens that weigh you down. The act of letting go is an essential component of your journey, allowing you to release the emotional clutter that hinders your progress. Embrace forgiveness not only for others but also for yourself. Acknowledge that everyone makes mistakes and recognize the lessons embedded within those experiences. Forgiveness is a liberating act. It doesn't mean condoning harmful behavior, rather, it signifies a conscious choice to release the hold that past experiences have over you. When you forgive, you free yourself from the chains of resentment and create space for new, positive beliefs to take root. This act of self-liberation aligns with the mirror principle as it shifts your internal landscape and allows for more empowering reflections in your life. Practicing gratitude is another powerful way to align with the mirror principle. Gratitude shifts your focus from what you lack to what you have, amplifying positive beliefs and attracting more abundance into your life. Create a daily gratitude practice where you take time to reflect on the blessings you experience, both big and small. This practice can take the form of journaling, meditating, or simply taking a moment to express appreciation for the people and experiences that enrich your life. Incorporate gratitude into your daily routine. When you wake up in the morning, list 3 things you're grateful for. This simple act sets a positive tone for your day and encourages a mindset of abundance. Throughout the day, whenever you encounter challenges or negativity, return to your gratitude practice to remind yourself of the beauty that exists in your life. This shift in focus not only enhances your emotional state, but also influences the reflections you see in your external world. As you navigate the mirror principle, don't forget the importance of self-compassion. Being kind to yourself is crucial on this journey. Recognize that growth is not always linear, and setbacks are a natural part of the process. Instead of berating yourself for perceived failures or shortcomings, practice self-compassion by treating yourself with the same kindness you would offer a dear friend. Embrace your humanity and acknowledge that you are doing the best you can in each moment. Self-compassion creates a safe space for exploration and growth. When you approach yourself with love and understanding, you're more likely to confront limiting beliefs without fear of judgment. This gentle approach fosters a deeper connection to your inner self, allowing you to discover and transform beliefs that may have been holding you back. Embrace the power of visualization as a tool for manifesting your desires. Visualization involves creating a mental image of your goals and desires, allowing you to tap into the emotions associated with achieving them. When you visualize your desires, you're essentially rehearsing the experience in your mind, creating a sense of familiarity that aligns your beliefs with the reality you wish to create. Dedicate time each day to visualization practice. Find a quiet space, close your eyes, and vividly imagine yourself living your desired life. Engage all your senses. What do you see, hear, feel, and even smell in this envisioned reality? Allow yourself to immerse fully in the experience, feeling the emotions of joy, gratitude, and fulfillment as if you've already achieved your goals. This practice not only strengthens your beliefs but also signals to the universe that you are ready to receive. As you engage with the mirror principle, it's essential to maintain an open mind. The journey of self-discovery is a continuous process, and new insights may emerge along the way. Be willing to challenge your existing beliefs and explore perspectives that may differ from your own. This openness fosters growth and allows for the expansion of your understanding. Engage in conversations with others who hold different viewpoints, seeking to understand their perspectives without judgment. Approach these discussions with curiosity, asking questions that promote deeper understanding. This openness not only enriches your own beliefs but also strengthens your ability to see the reflections of others' beliefs in your own life. Remember, the mirror principle is not a rigid framework but a dynamic, fluid process. Your beliefs are not set in stone, they can evolve and transform over time. Embrace the idea that growth often requires stepping outside your comfort zone. Allow yourself to explore new experiences, challenge old patterns, and venture into unfamiliar territories. Each step you take, no matter how small, contributes to your personal evolution and the reflections you encounter. As you continue to explore the mirror principle, celebrate the uniqueness of your journey. Your path is unlike anyone else's, filled with experiences and lessons that shape your beliefs and reflections. Embrace your individuality and recognize that your journey is valid and worthy of honor. Allow your authentic self to shine brightly, for it is this authenticity that resonates with the world around you. As you navigate the complexities of life, cultivate a spirit of playfulness. Life is not merely a series of tasks to be completed, but a grand adventure filled with opportunities for exploration and joy. Embrace the idea that you can approach your journey with curiosity and wonder. Engage in activities that bring you joy, whether it's trying a new hobby, exploring nature, or simply allowing yourself to be present in the moment. The mirror principle invites you to approach life with a sense of lightness. When you release the need to take everything seriously, you open yourself to the magic that unfolds in everyday moments. Laughter, play, and spontaneity enhance your ability to reflect joy and abundance in your life. Allow yourself to be a child at heart, reveling in the beauty of the present moment and the experiences that come your way. Incorporate rituals into your daily life that celebrate your journey. These rituals can serve as markers of progress and reflection, allowing you to honor your growth and the beliefs you are cultivating. Whether it's lighting a candle while setting intentions, creating a vision board to visualize your dreams, or taking time for quiet reflection, these rituals remind you of your commitment to the mirror principle and the power you hold to shape your reality. As you engage with the mirror principle, embrace the importance of community. Surrounding yourself with supportive individuals who share your values and aspirations can significantly enhance your journey. Seek out like-minded people who inspire and uplift you, creating an environment that fosters mutual growth and encouragement. Engage in discussions that resonate with your beliefs, sharing insights and experiences that contribute to each other's growth. Consider joining groups or communities that align with your interests, whether it's a book club, a spiritual gathering, or a creative workshop. These connections deepen your understanding of the mirror principle and provide a supportive network that reflects your beliefs and aspirations. Together you can celebrate each other's victories and navigate challenges, creating a sense of belonging and shared purpose. The mirror principle is a profound and transformative framework that invites you to explore the depths of your inner beliefs and how they shape your reality. By cultivating awareness, practicing gratitude, embracing self-compassion, and engaging in visualization, you align yourself with the reflections you wish to experience. As you navigate this journey, remember that you have the power to rewrite your story, embracing the beauty of your unique path and the endless possibilities that lie ahead. The mirror principle empowers you to see yourself not only as you are, but as you truly wish to be, inviting you to embrace the fullness of your potential and create a life that reflects your innermost desires. As you step into the profound understanding of the mirror principle, remember that your inner beliefs shape the world around you. Each thought you cultivate, every emotion you embrace, and the environment you create all reflect back to you the life you desire. This journey is not merely about altering your circumstances, but about transforming your relationship with yourself. Embrace the power of self-love, gratitude, and compassion as you navigate the beautiful complexities of life. Know that every experience, both joyful and challenging, serves as a mirror reflecting your growth and potential. As you practice mindfulness and visualization, you align your beliefs with your highest aspirations, allowing the universe to respond to your inner vibrations. Surround yourself with positivity, engage in practices that nourish your spirit, and cultivate a sense of community that uplifts and inspires. Let your journey be one of exploration, playfulness, and authenticity. Celebrate each step you take, understanding that every choice contributes to the masterpiece of your life. By embracing the mirror principle, you become the creator of your reality, reflecting the beauty, love, and abundance that reside within you. The world awaits your unique expression, so shine brightly, knowing that as you change your inner beliefs, the universe reflects back to you the magnificent life you are destined to live.